These numbers, Jamie, students across our area are now quarantining from COVID-19 exposure. Right now, Baltimore County has 858. WMER2 News' Abby Isaacs joins us to explain what they're doing to support those students.
The Baltimore County Public Schools spokesman says the amount of COVID cases they've had in schools so far is about what they expected and in line with the county case rate. He says they're working to make sure all of those students continue learning. Out of roughly 121,000 Baltimore County students and staff, 185 have tested positive in the last week, and 858 are quarantining. Vaccinated people do not have to quarantine. For unvaccinated people, it's 10 days from the date of exposure, as long as they don't develop symptoms. It can be shortened if they test negative 5 days after exposure. If the entire class has to quarantine, the teacher will move the class completely virtual. But if a student is exposed outside of the classroom, like on a bus or in the cafeteria, it's an individualized approach, where the student will work with their principal to get asynchronous work and access to tutoring.
It's a much easier way to work with the family, given their individual circumstances. They may not have the capacity to do virtual instruction, for instance, so we would in some cases even supply pen and paper to be able to do individual Schoology or individual pen and paper assignments at home.
Right now, there are no plans to change this process because of logistics.
To do anything else would put an extra burden on the teacher in the classroom to do both the dual instruction, and that's something we've been trying to move away from.
They also sanitize the buildings every day, regardless of if there was a positive case there or not. Now, coming up tonight at 6, I'll take you into Baltimore City, where there are concerns that positive cases are not being caught. For WMAR2 News, I'm Abby Isaacs.